Cavity magnetum, such a small and seemingly harmless object. It is used in particular to make microwaves. But how an invention supposed to make people's lives easier ended up taking millions of them to death. In 1945, the Pacific War is still going on, and it has been years that the world is suffering from violence, bad health conditions, sorrow and fear. In Japan, since the beginning of the Second Sino-Japanese War, the restriction towards the freedom of expression and of thought keeps getting worse, as opponents are being oppressed by the special higher police. Every citizen has to be involved in the war, whether it be men on the battlefield or women in factories. After all, famine affects people regardless of their genre. August 6, 8:15, thousands of enduring citizens see their lives being taken away by the atomic bomb the USA has dropped. But within the chaos and the destruction, only one building still stands bravely all the way to nowadays. But what is the Hiroshima Genbaku Dome, and why was it registered by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site? Before being known as the Genbaku Dome, the Hiroshima Peace Memorial was used as an office for public agencies, as well as a selling place for Hiroshima products and an exhibition hall under the name of Hiroshima Prefectural Commercial Exhibition. Thus, the building was already renowned even more the tragic events that occurred on August 6, 1945. Little boy, the first atomic bomb was dropped by the American bomber B-29 over the city of Hiroshima, causing an explosion responsible for the instant death of more than 100,000 people, not including the 30,000 people that died from the radiations. The surroundings were devastated and every building collapsed, with the exception of the Hiroshima Prefectural Industrial Promotion Hall that miraculously was able to resist up until today. But you may wonder, how could ever a simple building withstand an atomic blast? Actually, since the bomb was dropped from the sky, the atomic blast destroyed anything that came horizontally to it, but was not able to attain the Hiroshima Prefectural Industrial Promotion Hall that was just below it. Even if the steel frame and the walls were saved from the explosion, it was not the case of the people who were inside of it. They were all burned to death. Up until now, the human shadow of death, the shadow of a person sitting on a stone step, can be seen at the entrance. Subsequently, this singly saved building became quite controversial. In Japan, it was mostly seen as a reminder of war's atrocities, and it was left in a dangerous and unstable state, so that some were even asking for it to be destroyed. However, Hiroko Kajiyama, a young girl who died at 15 from the effects of the bombing, kept a diary that indirectly led to the preservation that was decided in 1996. That commercial exhibition that's painful to watch is the only that will remain as a warning against horrifying atomic bombs to the world forever. Her words resonated in the minds of thousands of people. Since then, there have been 4 renovations of the dome to preserve it in its initial shape. For instance, the roof in ruins was voluntarily kept that way so that visitors could witness the actual consequences of war and nuclear weapons. Indeed, the Hiroshima Peace Memorial is now a living warning of the destroying power as well as a symbol of peace. That is one of the reasons it was registered as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1996, despite the opposition of the USA and China, claiming that its historical context was denied. Nowadays, if the Genbaku Dome has also become a tourist attraction, it continues to serve people partly as a figure of peace, reminding people to never forget the atrocities of the past so they don't become part of the present ever again.